Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll discuss about regular expression in Python. So it's a very important module and which is very useful for our programming purpose. Okay, so regular expression we have seen in other languages also, like in Linux or in C or Java, etc. So we'll discuss it in Python today. So this is my channel, Linux, Unix, AX. This is mostly for Linux platforms and shell scripting, Python, and open system platforms. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and you may go and check my tutorials in Python. Okay, there are several videos in Python that you can use, and you can use it for your purposes. Okay, so today let's not waste time and start with our
Welcome back to my
program, our tutorial for regular expression. So regular expression is very straightforward. It's very simple in Python. So you must have this module called RE. So if you go to your Python prompt, so you can directly import RE. So it should not throw any error. Okay, so it is by default, it is there. If it is not there, you can simply install it using pip install re. Okay, yeah, fine. So let's start with it. If you do help re for regular expression, it will give you a very nice documentation which you can use for understanding the regular expression. Okay, so it is like the regular expression only, but only thing is we need to understand the syntax and the functions which it supports. Okay, so we all know that what it means. This is the matches the start of a string. This is dollar, matches the end of a string or just before the new line at the end of the string. Start 0 or more, question mark 0 or 1. Okay, so this is the same meaning which is having, which is it belongs to a special character. Okay, so now we have these many functions in regular expression, like search for a particular pattern in a string. Sub will substitute the occurrence of a pattern in a string. Okay, substitute and will substitute plus it will list out the number of occurrences. Split is there, find all is there. We'll see. Okay, see all these functions one by one to understand it. Okay, so let's say I want to search for a pattern. Okay, so the syntax is you have to specify the pattern first. Let's say I want to search for A. Okay, and then the string, whatever you want, whatever string is there, you can specify here. Okay, so it is returning something. Okay, it's a match is there, so which means it will return true. So if it is not there, if there is no such pattern in the string, it will not return anything. It will return none. That is the method search. Okay, let's say you want to search for hash. Okay, it will return none because it's not there. We'll add hash, so it is returning if it is there. Okay, so if you simply type here if so it is getting true, it is becoming true. Okay, so if you give this like this, okay, if this, then print found. Okay, so let's try to understand what it is returning. It is returning true or false. Okay, so else, okay, if when we are giving print found, else we are printing not found. Okay, so it should return what? It should return found, right? So it return found. So this value is becoming true if it is there. Okay, so it will return like a match object. Fine. Let's say I want to search for re.search for a pattern. Let's say dollar. Okay, so if I give any string, okay, which is not having dollar, okay, still it is returning the match object. Why? Because dollar is a special character and it means start of a line or the end of a line or the before a new line. Okay, so that's what it is searching for, and it is there. That is why it is returning true. Okay, let's say if I want to search for dollar explicitly, I mean for a password or something, let's say dollar must be there. So if I give you a dollar, it's returning true. But even if it is not there, it is returning true. What it means? It means that if you want to explicitly search for dollar, okay, and then what you have to do is you have to give escape character, so it will give it a literal meaning. So you see, now it is actually searching for dollar. It's not searching for start of a line or end of a line. It is searching explicitly for dollar. Okay, so this is one thing that you need to understand. Okay, next what is it? Let's go for a split. Okay, let's say I want to split. The other method in regular expression is split. Okay, so split, how it works, it is yeah, so you have to specify a certain what do you call delimiter which through which you want to split. Let's say I want to split using colon. Okay, so you have to give colon, and then whatever you want, you can give the string. Okay, let's say something. Yeah, so I want to split it with colon, so it will give you a list separated by colon. Okay, so this is how you can split the string. Let's say you want to split, let's say you are taking some more than one values separated by comma. Okay, so we can do that, and you can split using comma, so you'll have a list of values. Okay, this is very useful when you want to accept more than one input from a user at the same prompt. Let's say you want to accept let's say values equal to raw underscore input. Okay, and then you got enter, let's say three fruits. Okay, enter three fruits. In the same prompt you want to enter three values. Okay, so how do we do that? So if you do like that, let's say if I give mango comma orange comma apple, so now we have vals which is having three values. So how do we get it? Okay, so you can use split. Okay, you can use re dot split, and you can have three different input from the same at the same prompt. Split, and then you can sorry, I got a knock at the door. Okay, fine. So now we are splitting the input which we have taken. Okay, so re dot split, and then we want to split using what? You want to split using comma. So comma is our delimiter, and then we want to split what? We want to split vals. Okay, so if I do like this, it should give me three values. Okay, so it's a list now. You can assign it to a variable, you can assign it to like fruit list. Okay, so you can have it now. If you want to get first fruit, you can print fruit list 0. It will give you mango. So that way you can use multiple input values. Okay, so this is the use of split. Next, we can use regular expression for substitute function. Let's say you want to substitute something in a string. So let's say I want to replace all O with something like T. I don't know, something like I want to replace all the O search, and then you have to give a replace character, let's say P, and then you have to give the string where you want to perform it. Okay, so what is the string? Anything, man. Let's say cool. Okay, okay, I'll take lowercase. Okay, because we are replacing O with P, okay, and then we are giving cool. So what will happen? So cool has become CPPL, so O has been replaced by P. Fine. So this is how we can do substitute. Okay, you wanna let's try one more time. Okay, you can use substitute for like converting uppercase to lowercase, something like that. Let's say so we need to have a pattern, so all the uppercase has to be replaced by lowercase, right? So we can do that using the substitute method. Okay, so whatever is the uppercase, all will be replaced by lowercase. Okay, so I think what happened here? Okay, cap A to Z got replaced by A to Z. Okay, what happened here? So I was searching for capital A to Z and I was replacing it with lower A to Z. Okay, so here it got replaced exactly like this. Okay, so here it is taking literal meaning. Okay, so why is it not replacing it with okay, I need to give the exact letter that we want to replace, because it is searching for A to Z, but and it is replacing with A to Z, means replace means it does not know what letter to give, so it is finding uppercase letter, but it is replacing it with, it can be any letter, so it is not giving that letter here. Okay, so that way it is giving the right output. Okay, fine. So what if we want to, so this way we can substitute. So what is next is let's say I want to substitute. So in the same example I'll show you like substitute plus the n means it will also give you the number of places where it is performing the substitution. Okay, this is next method. What is the next method? Next method is escape. Okay, there is one more method, escape. So what it will do is it will do escape for all the particular pattern. Okay, so let's revisit this function in the help section. Okay, so if I go down, so here I have so you can go through this entire help and you will have a better understanding. Okay, so I'm just explaining the main function. Escape, what it will do, escape all non-alphanumeric characters in pattern. Okay, so it will escape all non-alphanumeric pattern. Okay, so what if it is not alphanumeric, it will be escape, escape character will be used. So array dot, let's see what it is doing, array dot escape, and then let's give some alphanumeric, and then let's give something else like which is not alphabet. Okay, something more other than alphabet and numbers. So let's see what is happening. Okay, so you see here what it is doing is it is SHNKA324, and then this part is being escaped using the escape character, then again dot is having been escaped. So it's nothing but it is the escape character will be used to ignore that character. Okay, so this is the next method for to escape it. Okay, fine. So these are the main methods that we have used here to understand the regular expression. So till now I hope you must be clear with this, the use of regular expression. So now I have come up with one of the example which we will use to understand it even better. So that's why I have one example. So here the purpose is we'll create a program using regular expression, and which and the question is we need to validate a password. So the password like we have a condition. Okay, so like we need to validate a password. So what we will do is we will take a password from a user and we need to validate the password. So the conditions are that it should be minimum 6 characters and maximum 12 character long. Second is it should have A to Z, at least one character should be A to Z. Third is at least one character should be uppercase. Fourth is it should have at least any one number, and fifth is it should have special characters like dollar or a hash or at the rate. Okay, so this is my requirements, the password. Okay, so now how we can achieve it. Okay, so there are two ways you can do it. The one is regular expression, and the other is there are some inbuilt functions in Python like is alpha, is all num, or is digit. So is alpha can help you to determine if it is alphabet or not. Is digit can help you to find out if it is a number. Okay, so like that you can use is digit, or length you can definitely use. Okay, so the two ways are there. So today we'll discuss how to do this using regular expression. Fine, so we'll create a program. So let's password validation, okay, something like that. We'll create a program and we'll use the regular expression concept to validate the password. So here I'll take the password from user. Okay, so what I will do is I will take the password from user. Okay, so password list. Okay, so we are accepting, let's say raw underscore input enter passwords. So user can enter any number of password, enter passwords separated by comma. Okay, so user will enter several passwords. So if we want to, and the system should print the which one is valid. Let's say user will enter 3 passwords, so the system will only display the passwords which are valid as per the conditions that are given here. Okay, fine. So now here we have this comma separated value. Okay, so now what I will do is, so we have to split it first because the passwords are having comma, passwords are comma separated. So we'll split it using comma is our pattern, and then what we want to split, we will split this is our input. Okay, so this is my input, so it has been split, and now we have the 3 passwords, pswd lists. Okay, give some other name. Yeah, okay, password list equal to this. Fine, so now we have the passwords. Fine, what I want to do is we want to validate these passwords. Okay, so so what I will do is we'll create a function validate password, and we'll pass this pswd, and then we will first I will validate one password for the list, and then we can run a for loop to go through the entire list. Okay, so instead of giving the variable, I'll use the first password of the list. Okay, and then I will go for the next password. Okay, so this is my function. Let's go here and we'll create the function. Okay, fine. And before calling this function, let's do the length validation here itself. Okay, so if length of our password list. Okay, here it should be okay, fine. If length of our password list, so it's s here, sorry. So here we have lists, password lists 0. If length of our first password is greater than 6, and okay, it should be greater than 6 and should be less than, okay, or either way is fine, or length is less than 12, then only we'll call this. Yeah. Okay, so the length is in between this, it should be greater than 6 and it should be less than 12, then only we'll call this function. Yeah, otherwise we'll say that the password is invalid, right? So we'll say print invalid password, minimum 6 length, max 12. I'm not focusing on this the language. You can describe it even better. Okay, fine. So okay, so here this is fine, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's just run this much. Okay, we just want to make sure that everything is fine till now. Okay, password validation, password validation, something error, that's why I wanted to run it. Line number 9. Okay, so here I have to give, this is not required. So if I give anything which is less than, okay, that's what. So first of all we have to import the regular expression, right? Because you're using the re dot split here, right? So I am giving anything which is less than 6, which it will throw an error, right? If I give anything of a good length is not defined, okay, so it's calling the next function. Okay, so now let's go ahead and define the function. So till now we are good to go. Okay, so this is our function that we will use to validate the string. Fine. So now we are here. So what we will do is, first thing is that what we want to do, this is already validated. Next is we want to make sure that it is having at least one of these A to Z. Okay, if re dot search, what we'll do is we'll search for this pattern A to Z lowercase in our password. Okay, so if it is true, we'll go ahead, right? That means that is there. Okay, pass, else what we'll do is we'll print invalid password must contain what? At least one lower case character, right? Yeah, this is my first validation. Let's run it. Okay, I gave something, nothing, no result, right? That means it's valid. If I give something, it's saying that 6 invalid max 3 to 6. Why is it okay, less than 6? If the length is greater than 6, oh, it should be greater than 6. Okay, so what I will do is it is actually okay, so 6 is also valid, right? So we will equate this. Yeah, so 6 length and 12 length is valid, so we'll give equal also. Okay, so what happened here? Okay, less than and equal to 12, sorry, some syntax error. So if I give some numeric digits, yeah, something, so it must contain its own lowercase character. That's what we wanted to show. Okay, we go next. Yeah, so next what we will do is, instead of pass, we'll add next validation. So if array dot regular expression dot search is now what is next? Next is it should validate for uppercase. Okay, so we'll validate the uppercase. right, where in the password. So if it is there, then we are okay, we can go ahead, right, pass. Else it should say that, it should say what, it should say that it must have at least one uppercase character, right? Okay, one uppercase character, right? Okay, so this is the second validation. This is in fact third validation. What is next? Next is our 0 to 9. Okay, so we add that validation here. How do we do that? If regular expression or search, we should search for 0 to 9, right? Okay, so what we do is we give 0 to 9. Okay, where in the password. So if it is there, then pass. Else what it should do, it should print. Okay, so what it should say, it should say invalid must contain at least one what, at least one number, right? Yeah, I hope you guys are following, because I'm adding one after other, I'm adding validations. Okay, so here we validated number, right? So here I'm just trying it one more time. So I'll say print valid. Okay, and let's see if till now if it is correct, everything is correct or not. So I'm giving whatever I'm giving. Okay, it's saying one uppercase character. Fine, we give one uppercase character. Must contain just one uppercase character. We give one uppercase character. Okay. Aha, let's go back. Okay, lowercase, uppercase. Searching for this, just one uppercase character. Okay, if 0 to 9 valid as only one number. Searching for this in this pattern. Should be good by till now. So if I give uppercase character, let's consider one uppercase character. Why is it not validating uppercase character? Okay. Okay, so after we see here, I have passed password list instead of password lists. So I have to give the list name, which is lists, and then the first index, which is 0. Okay, so now we are here and we are searching for we are validating the uppercase letter, and then we are going ahead. So here I will validate for what, for number, right? So we go ahead and validate the number. So for that, what we do is we can give 0 to 9, right? And where we want to search, in the password, right? So if this is right, if this number is there, then we'll say then we'll say pass. Okay, or else we'll say invalid, right? Invalid must contain at least one number, right? Yeah, so this is my next validation. It must contain at least one number. Okay, so we are good till here. Let's just run try till here, right? Okay, first line number 9. Okay, so there is some syntactical error here. If I give something, it should say no error. Okay, and if I give some and only lowercase, it should say it is one uppercase something. If I give uppercase no number, it should say at least one number. Fine, so we are good till here. So all I'm doing is I'm searching for a pattern or or a regular expression in the password, and if it is returning true, I'm going ahead, and if it is returning false, I'm printing the false statement. Okay, next what is next? Next is it should also contain the uh, the special characters like regular expression dot search. The password should also contain what do you call hash. It should also contain hash password, right? Okay, we can specify all the three here itself. uh, you know or it should have any one. Okay, re dot search, any one of them is there, that's fine. We are fine with the password. Okay, so at the rate or in the password, or re dot search what we want to search for dollar as well. Okay, so dollar is there, we are fine, we are good to go. So if these three any one of this is there, we'll print valid, right? Okay, else what? Else print must contain special character, right? Okay, so what we are good to go here. Let's try to run it. Okay, some special character number, that's valid. Let's run it. Something uppercase, no number. Okay, so yeah, it's saying valid. Why? Even if we are not giving special character, it is saying valid, right? Why is that? It's because here you see I have given dollar. Dollar is nothing but it is searching for a pattern. We are just not explicitly searching for dollar, that we have already discussed in our previous portion of this video. So if you want to explicitly search for dollar, you have to use escape character. Let's try to execute it one more time with the same password that we gave earlier. Okay, you see must contain special character. So I hope you understood the difference. So here I gave only dollar, it passed, it said it valid, because dollar only looks for the start and end of the line. It is not explicitly looking for dollar character. If you want to search for dollar, you have to give it a literal meaning using the escape character. Okay, so we are good to go. Let's try to run it one more time. If you give something hash number, it must contain an uppercase, obviously. Okay, uppercase, lower, something is valid. Fine. So I think we are all the validations are working fine, right? Okay, so these are all the validations that we have done till now. Okay, so we are good to go. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and as per our requirement, we must accept more than one passwords, and we should print the one which are valid, right? Okay, so here I'll put a result. I'll take a return value from here. So instead of printing anything, I simply return 1. Okay, so it should return 1. So here if I get 1, here print if result equal to 1, print password, right? It should print password. Okay, so it should print password. So now what am I gonna do is I'm gonna run it through the loop. If the result is 1, then only. So here what I will do is I'll run a for loop for I in range till where, till the length of this list. Okay, so we have to go through all the passwords which are there in this list, and then through this
for loop. Okay, so you have to, indentation is important in Python. If you don't know about those things, please watch my basic videos. Okay, so here it is fine. So here I will do is, instead of the static value, I'll give I, so it will run through the loop. So for the first password, okay, so here we'll call the function. If the result is 1, print the password, right? Okay, so I think this should do. Okay, yeah, here instead of printing valid, we'll simply print it, so return 1. And here I am setting result equal to 0. Initially result will be 0, right? Okay, let's run it. Okay, so we pass 3 values, separated by comma. Okay, some number, something. Let's see what is happening here. Okay, first one is invalid, minimum 6 character, that failed there itself. Second one is valid, it's printing. Third one is invalid, must contain at least one uppercase. I think it's working as expected. Okay, so we'll run one more time. We'll give some random things, hash, uppercase, number, comma, something, number, at the rate, comma. Okay, number, hash. What is happening here? Okay, first one succeeded. Okay, it satisfies all the criteria, because okay, second one is invalid, must contain one uppercase. Third one also invalid. I think it's working as expected, right? So I hope this is clear to all of you, and I'll try to summarize it here. So what we are doing is we are taking 3 or more passwords, and we are creating a list out of that using the split function which we discussed earlier, and then we are going through all the values in that password list, and we are calling this function validate password. Okay, and then this function goes here and it validates one by one. This is for lowercase character, this is for uppercase character, this is for number, and this is for hash, at the rate, and dollar. Okay, and we are returning 1. Okay, so let's not elongate this video any further. So this is it, guys, and try to understand it, try to implement it by yourself. Let me know your how do you feel, and if you have any problem, please comment. Okay, and there is one more approach that I just told you earlier, using the built-in functions of Python, that you can do it. And that's all, guys, in this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Thanks a lot.